Treble, on these cold days here in Tennessee, and I see you with your eyes closed, smiling. Where are you dreaming that you are at? Are you guys ready to work on your bends? I know I am, and make sure you're tuned up, and we're getting started. We're going to be looking over the chords of Tiki Torch, that's the song we're going over this month, to work on our compound bends and double stops, along with some other cool things like secondary dominants. So for recap purposes, here is the chords we're using. We're using C, then it goes to F, then it goes back to C. Then it goes to G. Then it does C. Then C7. Then F. Then D7. Then C. Then G. Then C. F, F, C. So that's the chords for the entire song, and you kind of are caught back up to speed. If you don't know for sure where all those are, check out this right here. One thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you are aware of where the root is while you're doing these moves. So when I'm doing this bend with ring on G8 and middle on B7, that doesn't sound like anything yet. I've got to bend both of these notes up half a step. Half bend on both strings, then the root. Then we're going to come down, and then we're going to hit the double stop on G5 and B5. That takes care of the C. When we go to the F, we're going to go to G13 and B12. Do that little half bend, then pinky on 113. And then G10 and B10 on the index for the F. And the way that I'm getting this sound is I'm using my fingers. You can use your pick as well, pick and finger, and go hybrid approach. So that would sound like this. With just the fingers. Hopefully you can hear a little bit of that difference. And I'm on the middle pickup of my telly. If I go to the bridge, listen to what it sounds like. It's got a little bit more of that rockabilly kind of country vibe. So just make sure that you're aware of how you want that to sound. And then if you want to go super warm, go to your neck pickup. I kind of wanted a softer sound, but also that nice balance, and I like the middle on the telly for that. Now we're going to go, we did the C and we did the F. We're going to go back and do the C again. So it's like slow, quick, slow, quick. And then same thing for the F. Back to the C. Don't worry, I've got the tab on the screen for you. And the G will have ring on G15 and middle on B14, bend, and then pinky will be on E15. And then G12 and B12. Then we go back to the C. Now here's where we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to go... Then we're going to take that up 3 frets. what we're actually doing is we're targeting the C7, which is on G12, B11, and E12. So when you do that bend, you got to get that pinky to go over 1 fret. Then we're going to come down to G9 and B8 with middle and index. And that takes care of our C7. Then we go to the F. Then we're going to do the exact same thing, pretty much in the exact same spot. We're going to do the half bend at G13 and B12. Pinky on E14. And then G11 and B10. And that's going to take care of our D7. There's our D7. And that's the secondary dominant, by the way. The secondary dominant is the 5th of the 5th. So if the 5th of this scale is G, G, A, B, C, D. Turn that into a 7th chord, and that is your secondary dominant. So when you have that all going together, now then the F, and then the D7. Then we're going to go back to the C, then the G. And here's the way we're going to end it. We're going to do our little C, and then we're going to put index on D7 and pinky on G10, and we're going to slide into that twice because we're playing the F twice. And then we're going to put middle on A9 and index on G8 and slide them half a step. And then add the middle finger on B10. And that'll give us like our Hawaiian kind of chord. Now let's do it with the backing track. Now the F. Back to the C. Then G. The tab will be on the screen. Here's the tricky one. Then G. And there it is. If you've been finding any value out of this, my name is Clint Tucker. I'm a guitar trainer and coach. If you would, go ahead, like and subscribe. Click that notification so you don't miss out on anything that we do. And make sure you stay tuned for next week because we're going to be doing a lead line that goes with all this. Y'all have a blessed week and check this out.